Welcome to the College Football Bros. I'm Michael Newman.
I'm Ryan Newman.
And I'm Trey Newman.
Game day is going to be at this game. Auburn at Penn State. It's going to be a whiteout. Should be a ridiculous atmosphere, I'm sure. Fun to watch. In this episode, we're going to make our against the spread picks for the game. But first, we have a question. Could be a tough question. We were talking about it right before the episode. You guys think it's a tough question. Yeah. Who has the edge at quarterback in this game?
Push.
Wow.
No.
I thought about that.
Yeah, it's tough, man. It's right neck and neck. But if you point to and a little gun to my head here, make me choose. I'm going to lean with Bo Nix and Auburn. I just feel like he has a slight edge. They've had obviously very similar careers up to this point, statistically speaking. But Bo Nix does tend to turn the ball over maybe a little bit more. But he's been playing some really tough competition in his career. He's had some tough non-conference games, and he's in the SEC West all the time. So that's some tough competition he's faced. That's mainly why I'm going to give him the edge. It's just I think he's faced a little stiffer competition. And I will say, the first couple games have been very, very good for him. So maybe he has made a little bit of an improvement going into his third year here.
Yeah, I mean, these two quarterbacks have really had their ups and downs. And I'm kind of like you, Ryan. Like at times, it's like looking in a mirror. But I'm very similar to you. I'm leaning with Bo Nix. I just think there's, especially in this game, there's maybe a hair of an upside with him. Maybe he's adapting to this new system. He's able to process defenses better. Maybe he has more experience. He's got a guy like Demetrius Robertson he can throw it up to. And he's also a capable runner when he needs to scramble. It's razor thin to me, but I'm going to take a flyer on Nix.
I see why you guys went that way, and I kind of think they're both, I think, similarly effective runners. So yeah, I kind of
pretty close.
Looked at the passing to kind of make the difference, and
yards per
I don't know. What's that?
Yards per attempt? That's where you're going to bring up? No?
Well, definitely Sean Clifford has a significant edge in yards per attempt in his career and just pass efficiency. Like I think Sean Clifford is the better quarterback. Now, maybe, like Trey said, with Mike Bobo and Brian Harson's kind of new system here, maybe he's taken that step forward because obviously he was the better recruit coming out of high school, so there's more potential there. But so far from what I've seen, I think Sean Clifford is the better quarterback, and statistically
he has a guy like Dotson to throw it to. That helps.
True. All right, so let's get to the pick. Who do you like against the spread? Penn State is favored 6, Trey.
Yeah, well, first of all, what a cool non-conference game. Like, props to these guys for scheduling this. I'm going to go more with, I think, my brain in this case than some of the metrics, because I think the metrics would take Auburn and the points. I'm going to take Penn State. The first two games that Auburn had, we don't really know how good they are. They played.
So you're going against your brain.
No, I'm going with my brain.
His brain.
My brain says Penn State. The numbers say Auburn. But Auburn played the worst FBS team in Akron, then FCS Alabama State. We've seen Bo Nix excel there, but we've also seen him struggle against very good defenses in the past couple seasons. And maybe he has improved, like we just talked about. But I need to see him do it on the road against a good team first. We saw how impactful Penn State's defense was on the road at Wisconsin. I think they could do the same against Auburn. Not in love with Penn State offense and Sean Clifford, but I think Noah Cain or Jahan Dotson will make enough plays on offense for the Nittany Lions. So I'm going to take Penn State behind their whiteout crowd.
Yeah, I agree with you. I like the Auburn defense just fine, but I still have concerns on offense. I know Tank Bigsby's a beast at running back, so he'll have to try to get going. But like you said, that Penn State defense and defensive line held up well against Wisconsin. I think they'll do the same against Auburn, who last year, of course, had issues on the offensive line. I would expect that to continue into this year. We'll get our first test here. So I just don't see Auburn scoring very much in this game. I think Penn State is just kind of like a better version of Auburn right now with a bit more continuity, of course, in the coaching staff. So I'm going to take the home team, Penn State.
Yeah, I'm with you guys. I'm also going to take Penn State. I'm looking forward to the matchup, but I think, like Michael, you said, they're very pretty evenly matched. But I really think the difference is just that I think Penn State could come up with a couple of big explosive plays that could make the difference, like they did at Wisconsin with Jahan Dotson just made some great plays. He's just that good of a talent that he can do it. Wisconsin's got an elite level defense this year, so I just think that's the difference. There's going to be so many things that are similar about these two squads, but Penn State will be able to make a couple of big plays that'll be the difference in the game.
Yeah, and I kind of just trust Mike Yurcich more than I do, Mike Bobo on the other side.
I certainly don't trust Mike Newman.
Well, that would have served you well this year. But anyway, thank you for checking out the College Football Bros. Be sure to subscribe if you like college football content. We've got videos all year round, and we actually just released an episode where Ryan and I gave our thoughts on the USC head coaching vacancy, so maybe Penn State fans would like to check that out.
Oh boy.
Anyway, appreciate you watching. We'll see you next time.
You've been watching the College Football Bros. Be sure to subscribe here on YouTube and in your podcast app for college football content all year round. For bonus episodes and access to our Discord chat, join our Patreon at patreon.com/collegefootballbros. Thanks for watching.